Hi guys and girls, it is your girl Shanika all the way from the Caribbean, Grenada. How you all doing? Today I am going to provide you with 5 tips, not one, not two, 5 tips and ways in which you can make your girlfriend happy. So for those of you who has always been here with me, I want to say thank you and I love you. Thanks for supporting my channel. For those of you who are newly watching, don't forget to hit the subscription button, hit on the notification bell for any upcoming videos. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment on this video. So let's go right into it. So tip number 1 I have, be affectionate towards her. And this is a really big one. We females, we women, we love to know that you care about us or you love us. We love the hugs and the kisses on the foreheads, the little massage every now and then. We just love that you are affectionate towards us. This makes us feel really happy. If you really want to make a woman believe that you are in love with her, you have to be as affectionate as possible towards her. It doesn't mean sexually every time you have to show her that you love her, you have to lay down and sleep with her. It could just mean that you both are laying on the couch looking at a movie and your feet are tangled together, or you're embracing her, putting her head on your shoulder while you're giving her a hug with your arms. It could just mean you playing with your fingers, you touching, rubbing your nose together, giving each other eye contact, playing a little game with your lips, bouncing your heads together, anything of that sort. She is really going to appreciate it. That physical touch really does something to us as women. It makes us feel happy. It makes us feel like this guy actually cares about me as a person, and not only what he can get from me, like my body parts. So you have to make sure that this woman feels as affectionate as possible. So this is clue number 1. Clue number 2, compliment her beauty and her efforts. Guys, this one is really important. You need to know the woman you have. And that being said, regardless of what race she comes from, because all races are beautiful. Well, I'm a black woman, I'm an African woman, so I'm just going to use this example. So you have an African woman or a West Indian woman, a black woman, and she decided to go to the salon and she did her hair. She came home. She did her hair. She's looking different. You did not notice that at all. Okay, the day goes by. She bought a new dress or a new shoes. She put it on for the first time going to work. You've seen her. You just get into the vehicle, drive her to work, say have a nice day. You guys depart from each other. She could do something as simple as taking your lunch to you on work. Instead of saying thank you honey, you act like, okay, this is something she already does, so it's like I am so accustomed to it that I don't appreciate it. And these things really get to us women. It makes us wonder if you're taking us for granted, and we don't want to feel like we're being taken for granted. Whenever a woman tries on something new or she does something different with her appearance, she lost a little weight, she gained a little weight, make her feel proud of herself. Always recognize the things that she does. She put on a nice lipstick, it's the first time you've seen it, or a beautiful perfume. Say, honey, wow, I love this perfume on you, it's great. You should always, where did you buy it? I'm going to buy another bottle for you. Or, let her know that this hairstyle looked great. The hairstyle that she had on last week was your favorite, and you do like this one, but not as much as the one from last week. That is going to make her believe that you're observant, you've been looking, you're not just there, and she's not just doing all of this without her partner being observant or admiring her, or appreciating all the efforts that she's been putting into herself and the relationship. I'm telling you, once you start complimenting your wife or your girlfriend, you're going to see a positive change in your relationship. Things that she was not willing to do, or the things that she did but she didn't put much effort into it, or she did it but not like she wanted to do it, you're going to start seeing a change whereby she's going to do it willingly, or she's going to take more time to design it better, because she feels good about herself. She knows that whenever she does it this way, you would give her a compliment and you would make her feel appreciated and better about herself. So she's going to make sure that she does these things. Even if she don't like doing it, she's going to do it for you because the effort is there. You make her feel wonderful afterwards. It hurts that you are a woman, and a lot of people, a lot of men, it's not like they do this willingly. It just happens over time. So that's why I'm giving you these clues to help your relationship um, stay the way it was from the beginning. A lot of them, they chase us, they give us compliments every time, they always see when we do something different, they applaud us for all the things that we do for them in the beginning. But going along during the relationship, it's like they forget all of these things. And you're not supposed to forget these things. You're supposed to remember them. This is what keeps your relationship solid and gives it a great foundation. This is what makes the woman believe that you are still attracted to her, you still love her, and you still appreciate her effort and her time. So guys, if you try this, you should see some really, really great results. So tip number 3, treat her sometimes. Example, take her out on a date, dinner time, or you can go hiking together. You like football, maybe you can show her how to do, teach her the game. Show her things that you like doing, teach her how to fish. You've gotten to know this woman over time. You know that she is a florist, she loves flowers. Maybe you can go gardening with her one day, let her show you a couple things that she likes. Surprise her every now and then. It doesn't have to be with money or anything. You can just put a little paper saying, honey, I love you, every now and then. Text her, give her a surprise call, a surprise video message, anything of that sort. It's going to really boost your relationship, because a lot of people tend to let their relationship go dead, lifeless, and then they want to seek outside. Before you seek outside, or before you decide you want to break up, then you both should be doing everything possible to make each other happy. And this is one of the things that's going to really boost your relationship. And a lot of men complain that they haven't been getting sex and so on from their wife. Every time she's complaining, and it's like she's changed. What have you been doing to make this woman feel special? What have you been doing to make her believe that you love her still, or you respect her, or she is the one woman who makes you happy? Have you been keeping up to date with her weight, her skincare routine? Have you noticed anything different that she's done in the past 6 weeks or 6 months? Many of you guys don't even know the length of your wife's real hair, and it's really sad because these are things you're supposed to be taking note. You're supposed to be taking note when it comes to these things. And all these emotions make women feel emotionally unstable. Hence the reason why we don't always want to be physical with someone who we don't know if the person considers us beautiful anymore. Who just wants someone to jump on top of them, have sex, don't tell me anything, no foreplay, no you're beautiful, you look great in this lingerie. You can also bring her a lingerie and say, honey, try this on, dance for me tonight. You really think that your wife is not going to enjoy that? Because she's going to feel sexy. She's going to feel like someone is finally, you're looking to her again, and she can put up a show for you. This is a man that really adores her. So you should really consider trying these things. You're going to see a change in your relationship, I can guarantee you. Don't just sit there and expect her to do everything for you and you're not doing anything for her. You have to make sure that you are also putting in the work, and then you're going to get your results as a man. Tip number 4, be loyal and respect the relationship you both have together. And this one is a really, 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 really important one. Loyalty and respect. And when I say loyalty, I basically mean no emotional cheating, no no physical cheating of what sort. Do not tell anyone bad things about your spouse, about your wife. So even if you guys get into an argument, you don't go ahead and tell your female friends or your male friends anything about your wife. Oh, she has a bad attitude, she likes nagging. You keep this at your home. You let her know that she nags you a little too much. Don't go ahead and tell other people that, because this can really damage your relationship, and people can be looking at your wife as a very evil person or a wicked person, and sometimes she's just not. Sometimes she talks to you and he just doesn't listen, and then you say it's nagging, and this can cause a whole lot of different and bad things for your relationship. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to be that type of guy. When you're around with your wife, be sure to be affectionate towards her, hold her hands in public, hug her, embrace her, show other women that this is the woman that you love. And I'm not saying to just be hugging and kissing, deep throat kissing, French kissing in public. I'm basically saying you should show ownership, show appreciation, and show that you love this woman based on your actions. I'm not talking about, and that I mean, when I mean respect your woman or your wife, I basically mean when you're out in public, you see another woman passing, you're with your wife or the woman that you say you love. She's looking, your hair, your face is like this. You don't do these things. You have to respect your wife. And do you know what this does? This makes the other women laugh at your wife or see her as nothing, because you basically you're searching. What are you searching for when you have everything that you need here? I'm not saying that you're not going to see an attractive woman, but don't act like if you're going to die if you don't get a good look at her body. It's like if you don't get a good look at her face, you're going to die. That tells me as a woman, you want to make sure you look at her face so that you can see her again, or you can search for her because you want something to do with her, or you'd like to get to know who she is. We women, we think really different. So you have to be very careful what you do around your wife or your woman. Don't leave your woman sitting at the bar or at the dinner table while you're flirting with the receptionist, or while you're flirting with the bartender girl, the waitress. You don't do these things. These things are very disrespectful. Don't have people calling your phone or showing up while you're with your significant other, while you're with your wife. Oh, Terry, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? You haven't been calling my phone. Do you know that this is extremely disrespectful? You can't do that. So you have to make sure that there's a line drawn. Do not hang around these women who have no respect for relationships, who have no respect for your wife, because this is only going to cause problems. And if you say that you love me, and yet for all none of your friends have respect for me, male or female, then that is no love. That right there, I don't know what it is. So you really need to get your act together and respect your wife and be loyal to her. So tip number 5, support her dreams the best way you can. So if your wife, she is a journalist, she loves reading, doing news, looking for stories and so on, you don't have to become a journalist, or you don't have to become her assistant. But every now and then you can go with her, or maybe probably can get her a couple of pens and a notepad so that she can write on. You can get her like a case for her phone or for her books so that they would not get wet when she's out in the field. Maybe you can get an umbrella for her because it's the summertime and it's really hot. you know um Sometimes you can just listen to one of her reports and tell her what you think about it, if it was okay, or if you think she was a bit shy. All these things are just supporting your wife, and this is really good, because who doesn't want someone who appreciates what they does and wants the best for them regardless. I'm telling you, once you implement these 5 tips in your relationship, you should see really positive changes in your relationship. Your woman is going to be happy, and with a happy wife, you're going to have a happy life. So I really hope that these 5 tips, you can take them and put them into play, my brother, my sister. Once your husband, once your man has implemented these rules, go right ahead and treat them well, love them, appreciate them, do not take them for granted. because you know there's a lot of women out there who wants a man. So once it's putting in the work, ladies, you need to also put in the work. So that's it. That's all that I have. So for those of you who has stayed throughout the video, I want to say thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit on the notification bell. Don't forget to leave a comment. Once this video has been inspirational to you, you can leave a comment letting me know what tips you would like to know next, and also leave a like on this channel. For my beautiful subscribers, I love you and I will see you next time. Love from your girl Shanika. Bye bye.